So currently, at the time that I'm recording this video, Barcelona is winning against Valencia 4-0. And the reason why I'm going to be recording now is because, bro, like, it's over. Like, Valencia is cooked. I wish Valencia the best, but this team is just, they can't even connect 3 passes. And I feel like basically what I said in the previous video, Valencia is not going to have their heads on for today. Like, this is going to be a very easy win for Barcelona. I expected this. And that's because Valencia are focused more on La Liga, which is very understandable because they want to get out of the bottom three. I mean, like, bro, these fans are like, they're so done with Valencia that a lot of them already left midway through the game. Like, the moment Barcelona scored their fourth goal, many Valencia fans left and they're like, "Yeah, screw this. I wasted $40. I'm just going to go home. At the very least, let me get my time instead of, wasting my time and money." And so, bro, like, that's it. Like, I'm not gonna be reviewing the whole game because currently the second half is about to start. And from here on, yes, I know that maybe Barcelona might win 7-0 again or 7-1, but from here moving forward, 3 goals, 3 goals more, 4 goals more, it's all vibes. It's not going to be like real tactical understanding on how Barcelona scored their goals, etc., etc. So, like, I'm not going to be talking about that. I do want to talk about some other things because I do think that I have learned enough within the first 45 minutes, which is what I want to talk about for today. Point number one, Pedri is everything to this team. Pedri is the guy that he's the one that makes this machine flow. Whatever Barcelona want to do from the defense through the attack, it has to go through Pedri in the middle. Pedri is just that guy. Every time Pedri has the ball and he's facing the opposition's goal, you see things like that happen. The way that Barcelona scored their 4 goals, it was amazing. Ferran Torres, hat-trick. Fermin Lopez also got his goal. And once again, the reason why we look so fluid, so, I would say, unstoppable, because, bro, like, after 4 goals, Barcelona did not stop trying to attack Valencia. Like, I really do think that going into the second half, no matter how it goes, it's going to end more than 5 goals, maybe 6 or 7-0. But Pedri really is that dude, and I'm very proud of him because throughout the whole course of this season, Pedri has not suffered from any real injuries, and that is something that Pedri has suffered from throughout the Xavi era, throughout the Ronald Koeman era. And Pedri now is one of the leaders of this midfield, and there is no player that can take Pedri's position by this point. He has an assist right now. We'll see how it ends after the last 45 minutes of this game. But Pedri, in the first half, he was the most fouled player, which was a total of 4, completed the most duels in this game with a total of 9. Keep in mind that this is after 45 minutes played. He's probably going to have more than this. And congratulations to Pedri, man. Like, Casado can't bench him. Bernal will not be able to bench him. Frankie will not be able to bench him. Who else? Gavi will not be able to bench him unless, like, Pedri's injured or something. The only way I can see Pedri getting benched is if Barcelona buy Rodri, and then right? Like, it's Rodri and Frankie or something like that. But even then, I would say Hansi Flick will find a way to fit in Pedri because you need Pedri in this team to make this team better. So that's the first thing. The other thing I would want to say is, let's see, Fermin Lopez. Fermin Lopez has been amazing. I mean, like, bro, this guy barely gets any minutes, any chances compared to, like, the other midfielders, but every time he's on the pitch, he does something. And we just talked about Fermin Lopez not too long ago. I did say, why the hell is Fermin Lopez having the exact same type of release clause compared to Endrick and Arda Güler? They're not the same level. They're not. Like, Endrick and Arda Güler are great players. Like, I like these players. They're really good. Arda Güler is very talented. I wished he came to Barcelona, but he chose Madrid. Endrick, a great striker. He scored not too long ago against I think it was Alaves, no, Leganes. And like, I really do appreciate those two players. Just because they are from Real Madrid doesn't mean that I'm gonna say, yeah, they're trash. No, they're really good players. But Fermin Lopez is a level above, and I just don't understand why the PR is so strong on Endrick and Arda Güler when clearly Fermin Lopez is the better player. He should be having way better PR. And this guy came out in the first half with a goal. Right, he scored a goal on the 23rd minute. He scored the 3rd goal, and it was amazing. Like, his runs behind the defensive line. Like, there's a couple of players can do this, like Bellingham, or maybe somebody like, I would say, Gundogan in his prime years when he was playing as a number 8 sometimes. But, like, Fermin Lopez is providing the exact same level at the age of 21 years old. He completed the most dribbles in the first half, which was a total of 3, but lost the most duels, which was a total of 6 in the first 45 minutes. But that's because Fermin Lopez had a lot of high volume, always attacking the open spaces. He's an amazing number 10. Amazing. I'm going to give you guys, like, the overall big picture of, like, what this all means in just a few minutes. What else do I have to say about this game? Because I do have some other things. I would say that Fermin Lopez is having a great 2025. One of the biggest questions was, okay, he scored 11 goals under Xavi Hernandez last season. He scored 6 to 7 goals in the Olympics in the summer. And all of us questioned, could Fermin Lopez bring that exact same level and talent into the second season? Could he just be a one-season wonder where he scores 11 goals in one season, and then like in the second season, after that, it's like, oh yeah, he was okay, and then he just slowly goes down from there. No, Fermin Lopez is actually upping his level. Fermin Lopez right now, as a matter of fact, if we look at his numbers, let's see real quick. Right now in La Liga, he has 2 goals and 2 assists in 558 minutes. It's really not a lot of minutes. 2 goals and 2 assists. That's really good. 5 starts. And if we also look here, he has 3 goals and 5 assists total in 24 matches. Currently, he does have 4 goals now and 5 assists in this season in all competitive competitions. So currently he has 9 goal contributions. He is 2 goal contributions away from tying last season, because he had 11 goal contributions last season. So if he does 3 more goal contributions, which I really do think is going to happen, he'll beat the numbers from last season, and that's really good. How about that for PR, right? So let's have that type of marketing, guys, like the media, whoever is in charge of all of this, like let's promote Fermin Lopez much more. He's beating his previous numbers. He's getting better. So it's really good what Hansi Flick has been able to do with Fermin. I'm really happy for him. Let's also talk about another thing. I do think that Ferran Torres needs to have more respect. It's time to start having that conversation on who should really win the Ballon d'Oro. I'm joking. But you know what I'm saying? Like Ferran Torres, he has 3 goals. And unfortunately for Valencia, their former player, because Ferran Torres used to play for Valencia, but their former player scored 3 goals against them, putting Valencia down yet again. And it's unfortunate, right? It's very unfortunate because I know what's going on in Valencia right now, right? There's a disaster and they can't even get a break sportingly, which is quite sad. And that's why, Ferran Torres was trying to show the shirt, giving them a sign to everybody, to the whole media, everybody that's watching the game that, don't forget about Valencia. But yeah, very proud for Ferran Torres. He has been getting so much disrespect over the past few months and years since he joined Barcelona back in January 2021. But now Ferran Torres is really showing at the age of 24 years old that he can be a big time player. He created 1 chance in the first 45 minutes. 7 out of 11 accurate passes were completed. Shot accuracy, 3 out of 3, right? He never misplaced a shot. 19 touches, 4 touches in the opposition box, 2 passes in the final third. Once again, I want to remind everybody here, I'm recording this while the second half is going on. I only needed about 45 minutes to understand just what Barcelona is capable of. Rafinha came out with 1 assist. He created the most chances, which was a total of 2 in 45 minutes. And that's it, right? Like, here's the thing. And here's going to be like my overall kind of like big message. And the reason why I'm recording this video so early. I do think that Lamine Yamal had probably one of his worst games of the season. But wait a minute. All right, just wait until I tell you like what I'm trying to say here. Lamine Yamal had one of his worst games of this season. Lewandowski did not play. Dani Olmo did not play, right? So Lamine Yamal has been having a horrible game, who is Hansi Flick's main starter. Lewandowski, main starter, did not play. Dani Olmo, main starter, also not playing. He's on the bench, right? Because we had a starting 11 of Ferran as a striker, Lamine right, Rafinha on the left, Pedri, Frankie, Fermin Lopez on the midfield. Defense, Balde, Kubarsi, Eric Garcia, Jules Koundé, and Szczesny as the goalkeeper, right? So this is not Barcelona's main starting and strongest 11. So Lewandowski and Olmo were not there in those 4 goals that they scored in 45 minutes. But Barcelona still managed to score 4 goals, and we still managed to play our best football, and we looked relentless. So one of the things that Flick has been able to uncover from this Barcelona team that has been unprecedented. We have not seen this since even before the MSN, because that Barcelona back in 2015 were very strong, but their first team was very strong. Okay, their first team was very strong. Their second team not so much. Luckily for Luis Enrique at that time, none of his big time players got injured. But we have not seen this in a very long time since the Pep Guardiola era. Okay, what Hansi Flick has been able to do is to get the B team. Okay, or the second starting 11, the second level starting 11, to outperform and score goals relentlessly, to look superb, to score with enthusiasm, with a lot of fire, with energy, with the ability to say, we're going to smash this team through force. I don't care how strong this team is, and I don't care who's starting, but we're going to get the result. Hansi Flick has been able to unpack that, and that's so impressive because he was able to get the best out of Fermin, who was like the third choice midfielder in the number 10 position. He has been able to get the best out of Ferran Torres, who has been struggling with, I guess, depression and mental issues that he did call out himself, right, to the media. And Ferran Torres has now been able to get the best out of himself. And Ferran Torres is considered as like the second choice to the striker position. And Hansi Flick has been able to get 3 goals out of him in like 35 to 40 minutes. So he has been able to get the best out of his B team. Who else? We could talk about Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia is by no means a first choice center back. If we go back a year ago, Eric Garcia was not in the conversations. We talked about Araujo or Christensen or Inigo Martinez, right? I mean, like, bro, our main center back pairing this season has been Inigo Martinez and Kubarsi. But Eric Garcia, just out of nowhere since like January, or I would say December, just out of nowhere, is starting to look like starter material. Like, bro, the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has completed the most passes in the first 45 minutes with a total of 85, and he looked amazing out there. Like, his positioning is amazing. His ball distribution is amazing. His ability to be to dispossess a striker is good. He doesn't get dispossessed. And so, like, bro, we can name Araujo to go over Eric Garcia's position, Christensen to go over Eric Garcia's position. He's the third choice center back, and we still came out looking like this, brand new. A team that just looks unstoppable. It's still 4-0 on the 56th minute. Okay, great. Has he made any changes? Okay, so we see Gerard Martin coming in and Inigo Martinez coming in on the 46th minute. So second half changes. And I bet you, right, Gerard Martin is also going to be showing a world-class left-back performance. And all of us freaking 9 months ago was saying that Gerard Martin was trash, but Hansi Flick has been able to get the best, right, out of these B-list players, right? Inigo Martinez is going in. He came out. Kubarsi came out. Alejandro Balde came out. Okay, good. And that's good, right? Hansi Flick is giving these players chances, chances to rotate and stuff like that. Like, this is what I want to see, is the fact that I can say, oh my God, next game, I don't know if I want to have Eric Garcia there or Araujo there. Let them compete for that spot. You see how it goes back to the healthy competition. I love this. I love everything about this. Or when we go into the next game and we say, oh man, do we want Balde or Gerard Martin? Because Gerard Martin, he provides great defensive coverage, but then Balde has a lot of final third effect, which is why he came out with 1 assist in this game. Or if we go into the next game and say, oh, should we put Casado or Frankie? Or should we put Ferran or Lewandowski? Because Ferran just scored 3 goals, but then Lewandowski is the top goal scorer for La Liga. Healthy competition. Hansi Flick got the best out of the bench players. I love that. This is what's going to make Barcelona go the extra mile this season. And so I'm very proud of these players. I'm proud of this team. We got the job done. We're going to go into the next round. I mean, like, bro, scenes if Valencia scores 4 goals in the second half. Let's see if Barcelona did score or if Valencia scored. I'm going to be stopping it here in just a few minutes. Let's see, because I do see a notification, but I just don't know who scored. Okay, no, it's still 4. Okay, no, it's 5-0. Holy crap, Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal just scored the 5th goal against Valencia. So like I said in the beginning of the video, it's probably going to end 6-0, 7-0. And that's it. Lamine Yamal scored on the 59th minute. All of these goals were amazing in my opinion. We can see here Lamine Yamal receiving the ball. He gets it from the center. Oh no, that wasn't Lamine Yamal. That was somebody else. I think that was Rafinha or something like that. But Lamine Yamal ends up getting the ball on the corner of the box. He shoots it, and then the goalkeeper couldn't even block it, bro. I'm telling you, like, who was that? Who was the player in the middle? That's Rafinha, because he only runs like that. So he tries to out dribble some players. Lamine Yamal gets it, okay, and the goalkeeper just couldn't stop it. I mean, like, bro, like I've said, Valencia's they're not there. Mentally, spiritually, physically, they're not there. And I see some fans already leaving. It's done, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.